What's up, everybody? Get this stuff squared away here. I figured it is just about time that I bust out some oily ballistas to go with those flame auras. I mean, it's kind of a natural pairing. Now, just to give you guys a heads up in advance, I got massive wind going again today. PCT, Bandit. That's alright. Ninja streams are never early there, PCT. Never too early. Anyway, I got massive wind going again today. And it's like rocking the boat today. I mean, it is blasting. See what maps we get here. I haven't tried all these maps yet. I'm confident it's gonna work. Just following along the whole flame aura plus anything else thing. Windy in Arizona, yeah. I live right on the coast, and man, I tell you, the wind just rages. Now I'm thinking about trying something risky here. I wonder. See, that's bad for the lanes. I'm going to have to bust something else out. I'll bust out some sky guards. Let me just go ahead and get those in play here real quick. Where are we at? I think that's Mr. Skyguard. Yes, it is. Let's see. Let's go with 2 sky guards. One there, and I'll just throw one, say, right there. PC Pure Chocolate RNG gets all the medals. Lucky. What's going on, Twinkie? How you doing? Yeah, that's been kind of the standard vote there. Neck is calling it pulp, so I think I'm actually going to change it to that. In fact, I'll change it to that as soon as I get done with the stream. But several people suggested it, and I think that is definitely a good one. Now let's see. I'm going to try to do a one-wall setup here. I don't know how ugly that's going to be. And then I want to try to do 2 ballistas per lane. We're going to have to see if that works out. And of course, the ballistas with their pierce, it's always better to have them angled appropriately. And for this particular lane, it's a little difficult to get that done. So let me just try something like that. And I think here we're going to go... I think we'll block it up right there. And then that gives me a nice little angle at him right here. Maybe. Gonna have to see. I haven't used ballistas on this map quite yet. And using the oily ballistas course. What up, Quicksilver? Going oily, deadly strikes, and power transfer. Not doing the speed, and I definitely like the speed, but not going to do the speed. Exdoris, what's going on? Yeah, I'm going to see how the mana works out. I may end up throwing another wall down there. I know you can get away with it. It's just a matter of, do I want to get away with it? Let's see. Let's go something. Actually, let's go out one more. That's pretty complete coverage, that area. I still got 170 left. Actually, I'm going to have to sell some of those other ones. I'm not going to be able to get everything in. Let's go 3 here. I actually don't need all this. Tell you what, I'll just do 1 just to help thin the pack down here. And that leaves me 110. So that's three more flame auras, which is probably sufficient. for down here. Well, awesome there, Bandit. Ludru, what up? Well, it just makes sense, Nick. That's definitely a good one. Sadly, my lack of imagination didn't come up with that one on my own. But it's certainly what it should be called. You are correct. And let's see. Now today, my objective today is to get. I'm using a Chaos 5 weapon on my apprentice here, and I want to get a better weapon. So I'm going to be deepsing it up on the apprentice, and I am. I'm full power volley on the apprentice, and it hits hard. Non-crit, each power volley bolt is hitting for about 1.5 million. So, I mean, it is definitely getting the job done. Now, I am taking... Well, I took a cobalt to the face there. That will do it. I'm actually really tempted to go with... to try out a hero damage, hero health build on the apprentice, because it's just worked so well on every other hero I've tried it out with. See, these kobolds are definitely making it along the path. Let's see if this one dies. I don't have a good angle on this lane, so this is definitely going to be my weak lane, I think, because the ballistas can't pierce properly. They hit one target and then go into the ground. Actually, it looks like these sky guards aren't getting much work in. Oh, actually, it's getting the job done there. Is this one doing anything? Yeah, they're actually both putting in some work, so I'll leave them alone. Alright, now I do want to try to ignore this side. A little sketchy with that wall. I'm going to have to keep an eye on the mini-map. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking there, Ludru. Now, I know the charged shot doesn't hit as hard with the apprentice, but that's alright. I think he will still just rip out massive DPS if you do it right. Now, of course, want to try to stack as much hero health as you can, but hero crit damage actually scales ridiculously well with the apprentice. So that's kind of nice too. I think I'm going to go ahead and just juice up these lanes a little bit more, since this is kind of my weak lane for sure. Only going with one ballista there because of the angle. This is Chaos 7 there, Quicksilver. My problem with switching to power volley all of a sudden is I've gotten myself way too much in the habit of spamming left click. Oh, Fiery Brimstone is without a doubt the best hero damage shard in the game. It does seem a little buggy. Now, the reason it's so effective on the Huntress is because you can get all those shots out. You know, a 4 per second scatter shot, that's 40 shots a second, all doing that additional damage, so that's pretty ridiculous. How's old Gribbs doing down there? Looks like he got owned. First weapon I come across. I've got a feeling, though, Ludru, that shard may end up being balanced, because it is definitely seriously beast mode. There's no doubt about it. What's going on there, Anthony? How you doing? See, let's go back down to that lower lane. Actually, get a little love on one of those ballistas. Get this lane juiced up just a little bit more. Yeah, Wall took a couple of shots, but nothing exceptional. That's what it's all about, Exdoris. The first 75% of your gameplay is all about keeping those walls alive, you know? I was amazed at how much power volley is doing now. I mean, now of course, on this map, you know, I can't put a flamethrower right up front because it's just going to get dive bombed instantly by the kobolds. But could you imagine if the targets were getting automatically marked with a flamethrower? Oh man, would be insanity, no doubt about it. I'm doing good, man. Just waking up, to be honest with you. I was up way too late. I didn't go to bed until 7 this morning or whatever. And then, yeah, that mark shard is ridiculous. Auto-marking the targets, but like a flamethrower would just mark everything. I mean, you would be at the 30 targets that you can handle. It's gotta be on an apprentice defense there, Ludro. It can't be on another one that I'm aware of, anyway. That was unnecessary, but whatever. I mean, if you could do it on a flame aura, that'd be a no-brainer. Definitely throw that bad boy on there. Let me look at how it's worded real quick. Where are we at here? Filter by shards. Name, I think it's just called mark targets or something. Mark targets, yeah. Yeah, see, you can only use it, only can use it on an apprentice. Yeah, fissures don't hit air, and that's, I mean, they're really viable all the way up until C7, but in C7 they're not, definitely nowhere near as good. The not hitting air is a bit of a deal breaker. I mean, a lot of people use them still anyway, and you can, I mean, obviously you can still use them if you have something else to hit air. But it just makes it no comparison between the flame aura, because the flame aura is going to hit everything that goes through it. Oh, ballistas are beasts there, Unicorn. Look at the damage on these things. I actually can't split it up like that, Quicksilver. I went through and read the whole thing after I got my little notification. But they want you to stream just to Twitch, so until I either get out of that contract... See, 3.18 million. Uh-oh. I missed an upgrade on a flame aura somewhere. Now, I am concerned about rollers with this build. I mean, I've always got mana bomb, but I think there's going to be a lot of deaths involved. And I think I just blew up my ballistas. Oh, he's actually stuck. Dang it, gonna have to wait for a timeout. I mean, I've got the gloves on. The storm gloves. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Do I really need more than 9.6 million health on that? Gonna have to just wait for this guy to time out. I don't have anybody in the deck. What's going on there, Sidewalk? Hey, you know what? Let me just... I'll just spam the storm gloves on him. Start fire, not start attack. It's not much damage, but it's, or is that getting healed? No, it doesn't look like it's getting healed. So what kind of heroic adventures you got going out on the sidewalk today? There, sidewalk. I saw there was. I saw you were playing Dungeon Defenders. You still playing it? Playing the original, yeah, little DD1. You almost made me hit that button again. Skyrim modding. Oh, you're doing Skyrim modding on the side? On the side. Should have known. What kind of Skyrim modding you doing? I do just terribly, terribly miss Aquanos. I just been itching to download it just to play Aquanos, to be honest with you. What's going on there? Epilepsy? Yeah, this is just taking way too long. I think it would... Well, it'll end up timing out after however many years of sitting there. I don't have anything else in my deck that could hit it right now, sadly. And like I said, I do have the storm gloves on, so... Or the... I don't even remember what that shard is called now. I'm stuck in my old ways. Yeah, volcanoes can be good there, Nick. Well, you gotta play Nightmare Mode, Quicksilver. Nightmare Mode's what it's all about. You guys are killing me with this Dungeon Defenders talk. I'm gonna end up downloading it. Yeah, sadly right now, crew, I don't have another, I don't have an alternative other than just leaving the match. I don't have charged shot on anything right now in my deck there. I mean, the EV2 is the way to get it done. I should just... If I get another roller on this lane, I'll throw an EV2 in my deck. Sky City, that's a good one too. Sidewalk's just going after all those propeller cats. Gotta get the propeller cats. That'd be dead in a minute, Unicorn, no big deal. I'm just rolling solo today. It's not like we haven't all been here before. You guys know the deal. There we go. Alright, so if I get another roller on that lane, no roller this wave. No rollers at all. Do I have a bird? Do I have Big Bird? Nope, no Big Bird either. I remember where you got the propeller cats there, side. I've done that map so many times. That's a fun map. It gets really chaotic. Let's get a little more Ballista 11. Anyway, look at these guys. 3.82 million crit damage at tier 3. And that's with a not fantastic relic on at all. And I lost I lost one of my flamey flames somewhere. I bet it was down below. Thank you very much for following there, Credius. No, it wasn't down here. Alright, I'm just not going to worry about it. I think it's all good anyway. Get old Slickelion down up here. Come on, assassins. Get you to do all the voice work? Well, I don't know, Side. Do we really want everything in the game sounding like Archer? I'm not sure if that's the direction Trendy wants to go with this. Can change your voice, huh? Well, you should try it sometime. Aquanus was just an insanely fun map. I mean, if I tell you now, if I ever download DD1 again, which I'm sure I probably will at some point, but if I ever do, I am going directly to Aquanus. I could give you some heavy duty carries there, side. I got all the gear in DD1. All right, just let's get this whole apprentice weapon out of the way right up front here. See what we get. I'll take a purple. I'm not proud. Give me the fat loot. Nope. Negative on the fat loot. Yeah, I got the Pew Pew Ballistas and the Beastie Archers, and I'm in pretty good shape on Dungeon Defenders. When I can't even remember exactly what all gear I had when I stopped playing. In Chaos 7 they are for sure, Courteous. They hit flyers. Same map, huh? It's alright. Go with a similar build. Now I'm tempted to see if the ballistas will hit the flyers as they come through here. Oh, well, of course they're oily side. Is there any other way? How do you not do oily ballistas if you're matching it with flame auras? That would be criminal. Oh, you're talking about in DD1. I wonder. I'm going to try it. Toothpick tossers. In DD1 they're not. They're serious machine gun action. Let's see, we'll just go with one Sky Guard. I'm afraid to put it too close to the core. Let's go right there. It's in pot shot land, but that should handle it. Toothpick tossers. Where's Mr. Bling at? He's supposed to be my gold farmer. Gold farmer turned oily harpooner. Alright, let's get, just go with the same thing. 3 flames. Right down the middle. No EMP orcs to worry about. I really wish we had a better angle on this lane, but can't force it if it's not there, you know? I think that'll get it. $6.1 million. Look at them walls. It's my proudest feature is my walls. Sadly, it is without a doubt my best defense. I have nothing better than that. There's no cap. NECA keeps going. I got power pylon on it. They're Quicksilver, but obviously I'm not using it. I'm just too lazy to swap them out. I've been telling everybody protons are the way there, PCT. Those things are beast. Let's see, 160 left. Do I just want to go one more out on each one of these? Kind of pointless if the ballistas aren't hitting them. The range on it is pretty close. Like that flame aura right there is getting it. You can see the little purple glow around the base of it. But if I move that flame aura out any further, it probably wouldn't get it. Let's check it. So if I put it to there... Yeah, see, like right there, it's not getting it. Let's see how close we need to go. There, it's not getting it either. So, I mean, it's got a decent range on... Or, no, there it is getting it. I see the little glowy now. It's got a decent range on it, but it's not out of control. You know, it's not like it goes across the map or anything. So, let's see. Let's get 2 more ballistas in. Let's go 2 here, even though the lane lineup is bad. And since I don't have another Skyguard here, let's go with a 3rd ballista. Oh, actually I can't. I've only got 40 left. So 1 more flame it is. I will go... We'll spread these out to double dip that lane. Alright, make it happen here. I'm definitely anxious to play with that marked targets though. You know, it's going to be tough to make it work. And you want it hitting as many targets as possible. And, you know, in other chaos tiers, I'm sure it's going to be just insanity. But it hits, the power volley hits so hard. Yeah, it's tough to see on stream, Quicksilver. It's actually tough to see off stream. You have to look for it. Now, some defenses in there, depending on where they placed, you can see it a little better than others. Or you can just look at the tooltip and see if it's doing more, you know, see if it has more damage. Where, say, like this one. That one's 70.2. Now, the flame auras don't get much off of it with my setup, and that one's 84.3. Because I'm using a mark, not a medallion, because PCT has all the medallions. Just any one of the nodes, Quicksilver, the base or any of the nodes. So like a lot of times what I'll do is I'll put the base like up here and then stretch a node back to it, and it still affects all of them. So I mean it's kind of a really good fit for weapon mans. There's no doubt about that. It's just very easy to implement. The downside about weapon manufacturers, like with the EMP orcs and making it easy for an EMP orc to disable the entire chain, is the upside with the power pylon. So yeah, I mean I like it. I definitely like it. Now it's not huge, but it is a nice boost. Let's go ahead and throw some ups on this guy. Let's go ahead and get 3 of them. Make sure we're all beasted out there. And that should get me. Pure chocolate RNG. Got himself another max medal this morning. You're going to have so many of those things, they're going to be just sitting around in your bags there, PCT. Seeing that one, I don't know if you can see the purple glow on that. Ooh, Ballista down. Huh. Wonder what killed that. I am assuming it was a flyer, maybe. It's alright. I got another one right here. Just in time for old Quibs. Just wrecked. Man, everything that power volley hits, it destroys it. Like I said, it's like 1.5 million per projectile. with the setup I've got going on. Definitely makes for some good burst DPS. Alright, I gotta keep an eye out for a roller on that lane. Yeah, let's get this one all juicy. Good enough. There we go. Try that out. I did Chaos 5 with just weapon mans there, Quicksilver. It was chaotic as shit. But weapon manufacturers have a really good range. A really good up range. So I actually, and on that same note, they've got a decent down range as well. So I actually put the weapon manufacturer nodes on all of the little up top on all of the little underpasses. Oh, you know what? I bet a Ballista killed that Ballista. Hell, I know, like, Skyalicious was... He was AFK farming C5 with weapon manufacturers before, like, half of us were able to actually clear the map. Now, he knew the trick, obviously. I think he was the original finder of the shard swapping deal. Alright. Got a roller up here. Nope. We should be good. So you guys all know my fondness for my idiot redneck neighbor. He did something all drunk last night because he had the cops at his house this morning. And it brought lots of joy to my heart watching that asshole get bitched at by the cops. Yeah, Ballista's got wrecked again. Maybe I need to move him back a little. Let's just say I'm just gonna go ahead and put a couple back in. I'll move him back just a touch. Well, you gotta find a way to make it happen there, Quicksilver. I use Flamars a lot for flyers. And then, you know, you can always throw the old Skyguard in the mix. Uh-oh. Assassin coming, I'm in trouble. I got no deeps on this guy. I don't even have any points assigned. I better do a quick swap over to some actual DPS here. There we go. Alright, where'd you go, assassins? Oh, they coming back now. Come on, stun walls, get to stunning. Yeah, anyways, Chaos 7 is definitely, I mean, it's all about the flyers. There's no doubt about it. How did we do there? Need a couple more ups. It doesn't, you just kind of have to play with it, Quicksilver. There's no way to, like, there's no stat that you can look at, or, you know, obviously if you hold shift you can't see it. You just have to mess around with it and see where it works and where it doesn't. Luckily, with the weapon manufacturers, it's easy to figure that stuff out because of the death graphic is so unique. You know exactly what happened to something that dies to weapon manufacturers. There's no doubt about that. You see the little dissolve. Let's see. Looks like the outsides are putting all the work in, so give them some love. But, yeah, I mean, you guys know, too. I mean, I'm so excited about the weapon manufacturers just because I'm such a huge EV fan. It's nice to see the EV having its heyday again. Such a wonderful hero. I'm really, really hoping when that Western-themed map finally comes, we get a little EV2 gunslinger outfit or something. How cool would that be? Oh shit, I forgot to look. God damn it. And there's a roller right there. Son of a bitch, the one wave I forget to look. I guess that's how it works. Hell yeah, side. Who doesn't like a little robot? Yep, looks like we got the weight again here. The Gunwitch has got some really awesome costumes now. In my opinion, I think the Gunwitch, out of the... I mean, the original 4 heroes, of course, have lots of options. But, in my opinion, the Gunwitch has some really, really good costumes. And I think that one's in Chaos 1 there, Castrol. The French-made Gunwitch. The Battle Bunny Gunwitch. Oh, yeah. Both of those would be hot items there, Ludru, no doubt. Castrol, if you give a exclamation shards in chat, it'll give you a link to all the shards and where they drop. What's going on there, Cairo? How you doing? Just die already? Shame there's not like a timeout roller console command. How awesome would that be? At least they made it so that the rockets don't hit you. It's all good there, Cairo. Real life happens, you know. It happens for all of us. No doubt. Ah, coffee happens too. I'm having me a wonderful cup of coffee right now. Come on and die. I don't do black coffee there, Xdoris. I'm not man enough for that. I've got to foo-foo it up. Throw lots of sugar in there, cream and sugar. What's going on there, Death? How you doing? Yeah, black to drink black coffee, that's... I mean, I can drink black coffee. I can drink coffee without cream, but it's got to have sugar. I changed the OG files back already, Quicksilver. Sidewalk does the black coffee. Well, you're more of a cowboy than I am there, Side. That's for damn sure, then. I don't know if Frappuccinos count their PCT. I mean, don't get me wrong. They taste good as hell. I'll give you that. But I don't know if those exactly qualify. I don't know, man. You guys know how lazy I am. There's no amount of laziness could keep me from putting sugar in my coffee. Yeah, any node can be disabled, Derek Doris. It's only disabled for 15 seconds, though. So you just have to watch for them to be disabled and just DPS that lane until the disable goes away. Oh, for you damn kids there, PCT. For me, I gotta have the caffeine, man. The coffee is about the caffeine for me, not the flavor. It's like Side said there, it's the wake me up that matters for certain. It's stuck there, Cairo, waiting for it to time out here. If I would have... I looked every wave except this wave. If I would have looked this wave, I'd have threw an EV in my deck and it'd be dead by now, but I'm a derp. I'm not hiding it. There we go, finally. Actually, it wasn't too bad, only a couple minutes. Come on, give me a weapon. There we go. The fancy, fancy gold box. Stream Stonehearth. Ludaroo gonna do some Stonehearth streaming? Oh, good, an orb. I'll put it with all the other orbs. At least it's not 60 ups. Oh, and I had a 225 mission in the mix. Dang it. I suck. Stonehearth's another one of those games that it actually looks ridiculously relaxing and fun. I've never played it. There's so many games, you know? There's so many games on the list right now. One of these days I'll get off my ass and get it done. Hell yeah, Ludaroo. Let's see some Stonehearth streaming, man. I'll watch that. Oh my god, the same map again? Really? Whatever. Oh, the redneck karaoke has commenced. His hatred for law enforcement has brought out the karaoke rage today. Oh, man. The thing I just don't understand is how the guy possibly thinks it sounds good. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could go step on my cat and it would sound better. Now, of course, I would never do such a thing. Now, the question. Did I just put those ballistas down there with my waller? No. Okay. I gotta change my name to Pure Chocolate Thunder there, Unicorn. That's the only way to get medallions to drop, I'm pretty sure. Medallions drop on command if your name starts with Pure and ends with Thunder. Just like, oh, look, it's another one. I'll put that in my collection. PCT with all the luck. Alright. 90 left. Some sand traps would make this build a lot better. Oh! I never put my Skyguard in. The longer the name, the better the RNG. Better get me a Skyguard in the mix, huh? Go with the same place. It didn't take any shots, so I like it. Does this guy got gear? Nope. Get him out of there. In fact, you know what? I think I'll throw another apprentice in the deck. Does he have gear? No. Crap. I gotta go through and throw all this armor on random heroes. Alright, I'll just leave that spot empty. It looks different for every weapon there, PCT. If you're talking about the how it comes out, how it shoots out. I mean, for the Huntress, it looks the same every time. But, I mean, it's the most effective on the EV. No doubt about that. The charge shot doesn't seem to hit quite as hard on the Huntress or the Apprentice. Just gotta... Well, I mean, the biggest tip would be use projectile towers there, Baked Bard. You throw some cannonballs or PDTs in the mix, and cyborgs are a non-issue. But if you just want to use ground traps, then you just have to be careful with your placement. Space them out. Space them more like this, with stuff on alternating sides of the lane, instead of like this, where everything's in a straight row. Like if a cyborg came out here, it would disable both of these auras. Where if I had them separated, it would only disable, say, this one, and this one would still be doing damage to it, and so on. Yep, 911. I didn't play much last night. I played some Astroneer. You know, after that Astroneer stream last night, I looked up some of those research items, and people are raging about the research. They're saying that they just added, all they did was add massive grind to the game. So I'm assuming there's going to be another research update. I mean, I'm not going to give up on that playthrough yet, but it definitely has not gotten any good publicity that I see out of the research update they just did. Let's see, let's just go ahead and get this side juiced up. There we go. What does it look like when it's in your bag? I'll show you. I think it's the up arrow. I'm not positive, though. I'll show you here at the break. Shit, I didn't check for a roller. You know what? I need to just put an EV in that damn slot. The slot I got empty needs to hold an EV. That would make this all much easier, and I'm just going to pray a roller doesn't come out of this lane. Oh, okay, it's down below. I was going to say, dang it! I think it's going to take me about a month and a half to kill this guy. This volley's not going to get it done, is it? Yeah, it's actually doing decent. I mean, it's all about the mana bomb for the rollers, that's for sure. Get those big multi-mill hits. Looks like I'm going to be dead here in a sec. Pop-pap! Shit, I should have Drago-liched him. I'm so used to using Cyclone or Poisonous Tips these days. Completely forgot about the Lich. Let's see. There's a nice little shot. And just about there. Let me get that EV in the deck. I don't have to worry about these guys. Ooh, what do we got? A orb. Alright, do I have gear on him? Ah, shit, I don't have gear on him. Anyway, that's what charged shot looks like. Got the little up arrow there. Let me do some quick gear swapping here. I'll just bust out the Huntress set here. Throw that on him. I think the shards will remain the same. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway. You can use the drops for random little fun things there, Ludru. You can gamble with it. Yeah, just got to keep grinding there, PCT. You'll get it. It's not like you're not getting drops. So I don't know what you're crying about. The charged shot is only really necessary for EV DPS. It's not required for any other DPS. The fiery brimstone is far more valuable overall. Anyway, if you do exclamation commands, I think it will tell you all the commands that you can do. It'll give you the Nightbot and the Revlobot commands. Oh my god, the howling from next door. It's like the local authorities got them all worked up over something today. Get the stun going. Just gonna ignore that Plaguing Hawk. Yeah, Radiant Power is very useful if you're gonna like hang back at your defenses. Even if I was just gonna like stay in this area, if I was on like a melee hero or whatever. It's definitely a good shard. It used to be ridiculously OP. They nerfed it a little, but it was needed. No doubt at all. Alright, I got you this time, Stuck Roller. Now watch, I got the EV in my deck. You know what that means. The roller's actually going to come out. And good enough. Yep, that only means the roller is going to come out. There's no doubt in my mind. What's going on there, Bozo? How you doing? Go ahead, get stuck now. I dare you. Oh my god. Called that one. EV in the deck, ready to kill him? What happens? He comes on out. Ugh, wrecked. There's a legendary on the ground. Good to see the loot's dropping today. Let's see. Let's just burn this guy here. Win streak, very nice. I wonder what the record is on those. How high has anybody pushed it? What do we got? Yeah, a mediocre mark. Any weapon I find here, even a blue one, will be an upgrade, because I'm using a C5 weapon. In fact, I may just want to equip anything. What's going on, Bugsy? Actually, I'm going to change it and make it pulp. What you got going today, Bugsy? Anything good? Oop, Zapper. Where's Zapper at? He's gonna get wrecked, I'm sure. But it never hurts to put in a little damage to him. Come on and die now. There we go. Zapper's not a problem. Yeah, I was hoping to find a weapon. I mean, I guess I could equip a blue one just in hopes of getting a better one. But I was... Ooh, what happened there? I was hoping to find a, at least a purple by now. Oh, nice. Got the qualifier in there, Bugsy. Awesome. I normally do the same on Sundays. I'm a bit of a American football fan, so I try... Now, this isn't football season, of course, but I try to keep Sundays free most of the time. For some quality boozing. Quality boozing time. Alright, let's see what we get. There's a mythical down over the edge there. Thanks for following there, Ollie. I do appreciate it. Yeah, blue chest. What are you going to do? Nothing good. Let's see what this purple is down here. Well, there's a weapon. Man, just a bad weapon. But it is a huge upgrade. I think I'm just going to take it just to try to improve my loot situation. Yeah, I'm not going to bother upgrading it. I know I'm going to replace it as soon as I can. It's going to be tough to get the marks spread out there with a weapon like this. You know what? I can't do it. This thing's a POS. Just playing and watching esports. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I can't do it, man. That thing sucks. And the scatter shot. I hate the shot type. Alright. I will remain in search for another. Got to get those marks out there. Well, good luck to you there, PCT. I assure you it is not the public aspect that's making it done. Yeah, the Penta 3 is one of my favorites for the Apprentice for sure. Especially if you're, you know, if you're playing, like this is a Power Volley Apprentice or Arcane Volley Apprentice. And it's all about getting the marks out there. And, you know, you can really cover a pack with shots and just get lots and lots of marks. Alright, here we go. A little something different. Let's see, let's get some ballistas back in the mix here. Mr. Bling back at it. I think I'm going to go with the spawn camp still. And go with ballistas back here. They actually get a decent angle here. And I wonder, are they going to shoot into the table or whatever? I guess we'll have to see. Let's go with something like that. Same thing here. We get a long lane right here with a perfect ballista angle, so I have a hard time not taking advantage of that. Oh. Karate, I'm just playing solo today, man. I do group matches all the time. Not that it's any more difficult to do. I'm just trying to get a few matches in today because I don't have a abundant amount of time, unfortunately. Now these guys, I got a bad angle on them here. I'm just going to go with one ballista here and go heavy on the... Move that wall back a little. The golden pets were either from doing Onslaught, or like this pet was a special pet during the carnival. The carnival will have to come back to town. I think I've got 37 there, neck. Not positive on that, but I believe that's the number, 37. Let's see. I'm going to double wall it here just because. Thanks for following there, Karate. I'll be doing some, probably be doing some public matches later on there, Bozo. If you just look for me in the Steam group, I'll join the Steam group chat. Let's see, let's get the flyer control in first. Man, it amazes me. Oh man, only 180 left. That's 6 flame auras. That's only 2 per lane. I guess I can make it work. Yeah, I normally play on the North American servers, Xdoris, but I do play on the European servers quite frequently as well. I mean, as far as just like by default, I'm always on the NA servers. I don't like only having 2 per lane. Especially with the flyers here. I think those ballistas will actually put some work in on the flyers though, so that shouldn't be too big of a worry. And I am going to DPS this lane. Oh, there's quite a few people that have more heroes than me there, Bozo. I've never looked at that as any sort of challenge. In fact, I wish it was viable to min-max everything with less heroes, personally. I would rather have lots of different heroes instead of, you know, I mean, eventually there's going to be, currently there's only 64 hero slots. You can't have more than 64. So in fact, the guy that told you he had 9 of each was lying. The most you can have is 6.4 of each. So you can call him on that one next time you talk to him. But anyway, if I'm going to have 64 of each, I know down the road as more heroes release, you know, once it gets to the point where there's, say, 20 heroes or 25 heroes, then, you know, you're going to not want so many of the same one. You know, but having more than, say, 5 of each hero is a complete waste of time. My guess would be that would be a volcano spammer, and he's probably got 9 lava mancers and just says he's got 9 of everything. That would be my guess. You know, a lot of the people that didn't want to learn the other defenses when the Lavamancer came out, they used grinding Lavamancers and having just a shit ton of Lavamancers as their way to clear the content, because the volcanoes were pretty OP. Yeah, I hear you there, Joe. I do have, like, I think I've got 5 monks, and I may have 5 squires as well. I'm not positive on that. But most of the heroes I have 3 or 4 of each. You know, I've got 37, so I do have a few with more than 3. But the majority I have 3. I would like that, Bugsy. I mean, it would make things a little bit OP, but it, you know, I mean, it could be balanced, you know, for that. But I definitely... I really, as far as Ascension goes, I am confident that before the game is released, there's going to be a change to Ascension. And, I mean, Trendy knows about it, and they've actually talked about it, how it just, there's a huge gap between, you know, there's a huge power gap between people with high Ascension and people that are newer to the game. And, I mean, you can't make it, you know, the people with high Ascension currently are going to blow through all the content, no matter what. Very easily. And then the people with low Ascension, of course, are going to struggle a little bit more. So they'll definitely change it up somehow, for certain. Just how is the question. God dang, man. Just getting wrecked here. Got to get me some heals, I guess, if I'm going to play on this squishy cloth wearer. Yeah, you don't need that, Bozo, because, like, I mean, you can do a true maximize. Like, this hero here is my DPS slash Frosties. If you look at the Ascension, it's maximized for DPS and for Frosties. So I've got the attack speed, the frostbite slow, and everything else into the Frosty health. With Frosties, of course, you don't have to worry about crit, chance, or defense crit. So I've got everything in the utility category into hero damage, and then of course everything in the offense. So like this is a true maximized hybrid. And same thing with my Squire. You know, the Wallers are the easiest. Every hero that you want to DPS on, you can maximize it as a Waller as well. Oh, some of us just play a little too much there, crew. Well, it's just the whole system, Joe, is kind of imbalanced a little with the Ascension. So like I said, I'm confident that the Ascension system's going to change here before it releases. Maybe soon, actually. It might end up changing within the next couple of updates. Alright, Quicksilver, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Man, normally the apprentice weapons are just falling out of the sky. I don't know why I can't seem to get one today here. This is what, like run number 4 with no weapon? Well, that's the thing, is if I didn't use this one as my Frosty, he would be a Waller. You know, I'd have an apprentice Waller, and that way if and when a wall goes down, I've got an active hero that I can just slam a wall down real quick. I mean, that's how I do my Squire now. Come on, Power Volley, get to wrecking. Ah, god dang it. I'm trying to get up into that flame aura for the assassins. Yeah, there's a shield for old Mr. Bling. He's shieldless right now, so that'll help. Did I leave him in the deck? Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I'd say he definitely needs a shield. That's a Nightmare 4 shield he's wearing. That's a little better. In fact, I just got to get him out of the deck, I think. Actually, he's got everything else. Alright, I can leave him in now. There's not supposed to be a character reset there, Neck. Trendy said that they wanted to get through release without doing any wipes. So I know that they're going to try. They're trying to avoid that. Let's see, how are we looking down here? Eh, good enough. Nah, there's no way to transfer it over, unfortunately, there, Deathmonger. I'm in the same boat. I mean, I used to play on the PS4. I started on the PC, and then I switched to the PS4 when it released on PS4, and then ended up switching back to PC. So, I mean, I've got real money spent on the PS4 that just sits there and doesn't get played now. I debated on revitalizing my PS4 account a little bit, but it's just so grindy. I don't want to grind it all out twice, you know. Dias? Damn Lady Orcs and Assassins. Come on and get wrecked. Now Plaguing Hawk down anyway. Looks like I'm going to lose walls over here. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, almost definitely. Oof. I'm just going to let the one wall fall. Try to keep just that wonder cleared up. It would be pretty cool if it was like cross-platform and only one account. I think that would be awesome. I think this roller will get stuck right here on those walls anyway when it finally goes down. The Abyss Lord is definitely not the easiest to kill sieges on. You just gotta sit there and spam that number 2 at his backside. There we go. Let's go ahead and just get these guys beefy. Not a siege roller this wave, but just gotta fix your PS4 there, Death. That's all you need to do, man. I mean, that's easier said than done, I understand. But Cairo, I'm probably gonna do another C5 day with viewers tomorrow. If you know, by all means, when I do that, make sure you hop in. Jesus Christ, man, the neighbor is going out of control. He's got his PA system screaming. I don't know if you guys could hear that feedback just now, but he must have had his microphone sitting next to one of his speakers or something. Yes, that's right. My redneck karaoke neighbor has a full PA system that he screams through. It's not like he's just over there singing. He's amplified. It makes it painful. Just plain painful. Oh, dang, that sucks, Death. Oh, yeah, Cairo. I've got the full-blown redneck karaoke neighbor. I bitch about it on stream probably at least once a week. Oh! The long trip into the drink. Yeah, that's rough, man. There we go. Fat loot's on the ground. Die, damn you. One left. Just come on out and get back on me here. He's gonna chicken out. Or nope. I spoke too soon. That's Assassin ain't scared. Alright, what do we got? What is on the ground over here? Another damn orb. Ugh. Good lord. Crappy, crappy, crappy. Yeah, it definitely doesn't sound good. Oh, that would definitely be... Well, ideally, it would be PHAT, fat loot. But unfortunately, that was just fat loot. The PS4 attracts them. That's weird. Kind of creepy. It's too cold where I live. We don't have... We're right on the coast, which of course coastal towns and the humidity always have bug problems, but the weather stays cold enough here where don't have to worry about it. That Jeff Kid, I did try the... Sorry, I missed your comment there. I did try the controller on the PC. I don't know if it was my POS controller or what, but I had a hard time getting into it. I want to. You know, I want to be lazy as shit and kick back into my recliner with the controller. But that is not quite how it worked. You know, I'm only going to go with one ballista here this time. And allow me to get rid of some of those closer calls on the other lanes. Because I'm going to be DPS in this lane. So, it shouldn't be a problem. They like the heat. Yeah, it makes sense. There's some definite connection issues in the game right now, Cairo. Trendy's working on them. They did a patch for them last week, but it didn't fix it. Yep, that's how it works there, Nick. The bad loot is FAT. If it's legendary. If not, it's just junk. The good legendary loot is PHAT. Let's see. Let's get some walls in here. Now, what do I want to do? Do I just want to go with that? Let me see what that leaves me for down here. I kind of like having 3 R's down here. Last wave, of course, only had 2. See, that leaves me... I could definitely go with 3 here. Something like that, maybe. So I got 150 left. I guess I could get this lane a little healthier. That's too healthy, I think. Man, am I missing something? Or I didn't put the ballistas in over here, is the problem. So let me sell that one. That one is definitely unnecessary. And get the ballistas in down here. There we go. That should work out. You know what? I'm just going to upgrade those since I'm standing right here. And we'll make it happen. Oh, there's been massive changes there, Deathmonger. The whole trials system has been implemented since you played last. You're definitely going to want to look some of that stuff up because the gear progression and everything now can be very confusing. In fact, if you do exclamation stats, it'll take you to a spreadsheet that's got all the stats. But then there will also be a little tab at the bottom. It's called like how loot works or something like that. You definitely want to read that. And then of course I got videos about it too. There's a video on my channel called Gear Gating and Progression. That would be a good watch for you as well, because the systems have definitely changed quite a bit since last you played. Alright, lost that lung there. There's no heroes on the immediate horizon there, Dumbo, so no. I mean, there will be many, many, many more. That's, you know, that's the easiest way to make money with a free-to-play game. But there's nothing that's right on the horizon that's planned. Well, I'm sure there's stuff that's planned, but nothing publicly that we know about. The Gun Witch, yeah, it's been a little while then. Death, there's been, what, the Dryad came after the Gun Witch, I think? So there's been 2 heroes since then. There's definitely been lots and lots of changes. It's a good time to come back, though, if you haven't played since then, as there's enough changes where it'll keep you interested again for a while. These things are just getting wrecked. Getting mowed down. And here I said I was going to defend up here on this lane. No one's joining there, PCT, because they know you're going to take all the loot, man. You got to share the loot. You can't take it all, or nobody's going to want to join. Uh-oh. How'd I lose that? Oh, that's bad. Oh, shit, Lady Orc, Lady Orc. Oh, god dang it. Well, that explains how I lost that one. Lady Orc will do that to you. Little wall jumper. Did she kill this wall? Or did she go over it? Nah, she went around. That's usually a good wall placement there. Guess maybe I needed to come up with it a little further. If I brought it up just a little bit further, I don't think that would have happened. What's going on there, Twister? How you doing? See what we get next. So haven't gotten Greystone yet, or Nimbus. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm a little short on time today too, so I probably only have time to do one more run. Now I am going to be back later on tonight doing something, just not sure what. I may continue on with Astroneer, or I may start a new playthrough. So let's go up a little further this time. See, the problem is if you put the wall below that lip there, they can run around. I think they won't run around this time. I guess maybe I should go back with the 2 ballistas here, though. Let's see. The AI doesn't necessarily improve, but the quality of mobs does. I mean, they still do the same stuff, you know. Same stuff every time. See if I can get this one right this time, though. Oh, nice there, Joe. I haven't been sticking with my Ascension goals very good lately. In fact, I said I was going to grind it out and hit 1,000, and then I've been only earning like maybe, I don't know, maybe like 5 to 10 Ascension levels a day. So I have definitely not been doing a very oh, thank you, double jump. Oh, I love you so. I have not been earning my my Ascension goals. Have not been hitting the mark. Let's see, I think that will probably work. Grind harder. Oh no. I think, well, I mean, with every update comes a whole new grind. So as far as the hardcore grind, I'm saving up, holding out for the next update to get here. Oh dang, I'm already at the cap. Gonna have to make some adjustments here. See, I did go pretty heavy here. Get rid of one of these flyer ones. And I've got to get rid of one more R somewhere. I hate to only use 2 here, but this lane kind of holds its own. Usually. We down in the spawn? Yeah, we're down into the spawn. So that'll let me get 2 R's in anyway, which is probably fine with the double ballistas. Go a little closer and get that. Try to get the power pylon on that one. There we go. $570. That's getting up there, man. I actually probably could have got rid of that one. But whatever. See how this holds up. I'm definitely, you know, and it's the sad thing, that last run is the lane that I said I was going to defend is where I didn't end up defending there, and that's where I had the issue. It's pretty much all gravy once you get past 210. You know, the first 210 Ascension, for builders anyway, you know, if you dump it all into defense crit chance and then the ranged gambit on the whatever defense you want to specialize in for that hero. Once you get past that, things become considerably easier. Just all gravy. All gravy after that. Was hoping to find a Chaos 7 version of this weapon, because I kind of want to try that hero damage build with the apprentice and check it out. It's, like I said, it's been just so ridiculously effective with every other hero. Complete public C7, no one joined. Well, I think it's people are not used to even looking right now for public C7s. Yep, nothing good with the 45 ups there, PCT. 60 up purple will do you better than that. God dang it, I lost it again? I lost the southeast this time. Gonna have to do some rebuilding. Assuming I survive the wave. It's unfortunate. Oh, that happens to me all day. I see legendary drops. I don't have a problem with getting legendaries. I have a problem with getting 60 up legendaries. But yeah, the 15 up ones, man, they're always there. Alright. I'm gonna have to rebuild here. Let's see, I think I'll leave two flame auras up here there for the flyers. And then see what I want to do. I think I'm going to have to just redo this whole lower end, unfortunately. I'll leave these two flames in down here. But then going to have to put something in here. See, that will work, and that leaves me a $180 left for this lane. Tempted on how risky I want to be with this here. I want to get some ballistas in over here, but I don't want them to get shot from down there. That's my main concern. I think that one is going to get wrecked from the bottom side. I guess we'll find out. I can try it out. So that only leaves me 30. Oof. That's a little rough. Guess maybe I could defend this side. Get rid of that one. Oh, man, I just don't like that thought. I guess, you know what, I can double dip on these. So let me get rid of both of those. And then we'll go like that. That will remedy the problem right there. Just kind of playing around there, Bozo. I like the Squire. I like all of the Squire's defenses, so just kind of playing around with them. That, I mean, oily ballistas and flame auras are kind of a natural combination. You know, the oil, getting that oil and then the flame in there. You know what, I'm going to really beef up the flyer entrance on this side, because it's going to hit the lower lane too. Well, I guess that's all I got for now. Pardon me. But yeah, just playing around with new things. And, you know, like I said, Esquire's a boss. Now, my problem with DD2 ballistas is I really, really like DD1 ballistas. I like those harpoons to be just spraying it out there. You know, I want to see serious machine gun action. And that's one of the things that has kept me away from ballistas quite frequently in DD2. Yeah. There we go. What do we got there? I'm going to end up having to go with these blues here if I don't get a better one. Uh-oh. Shit. This is going to be a loss. Block down. Where's the blockade down at? Over here? Oh, dang. That one went down. I guess it's not a big deal. Nothing to declare an emergency over quite yet. Just gonna let that ogre die to those ballistas. See, there's the flamey oil goodness going there. You can definitely see it on the bosses. A lot of the trash mobs die really quick. Basically, to get C4 drops, like say you're on Chaos 2 and you want to move to Chaos 3. To get Chaos 3 drops, you have to have full Chaos 2 gear. If you got Chaos 1 pieces in the mix, then you're going to get, you know, say you got full Chaos 1 gear and you do Chaos 3, you're going to get Chaos 2 gear. Now, like I said, that is a bunch of confusion, which I don't know, but I am assuming this next update may fix that. Or at least help that, especially with progression. You know, I think it's after this next update, theoretically, it's probably going to be easier to progress through the lower levels. Now, this is all guesswork. It's just going by what I've heard through either dev streams or the trendy Friday Fun streams, and the little tidbits that Isom has given us here and there. But we know that the next update is involving loot in the loot system. Now, I don't think... well, anyway, like I said, I don't know. But I think it's really going to affect the leveling and progression. Or, I can't say leveling, but the progression system. I think it will affect it quite a bit. Oh, it would help out quite a bit there, Joe. There is no doubt about that. And they're aware of that, too. Getting rid of item power was like a double-edged sword. Ballista's down. Which ones? These guys over here. Oh, yeah. You know what? Did Reflex kill that? Those ballistas? I don't even know, but I'm going to hide a ballista up here. Ah, shit. Where'd that damn assassin go? I'm gonna have him follow me over here. Come on, assassin, you can come on and say hi now all you want. And now he doesn't want to come out and play. I see how it is. There it is. Saved by the electrocute. You got to realize too there, Lock and Post, that it is a heavy-duty grind. So, I mean, to like find optimal pieces. If you say you just went from Chaos 3 and you're going to Chaos 4, you're not going to find all the loot you need in 5-6 runs. You're going to have to do 20-30 runs minimum before you're going to be able to go up to Chaos 5. I mean, it's a long grind, and that's, like I said, I don't know, but I think that that's part of what's going to be changed. And like Joe mentioned there, you don't want to have multiple heroes in your loadout unless they're all geared, because anybody in your deck, the loot scaling goes off of. Oh, come on, that didn't kill the geode? What kind of a wimpy mana bomb do I have? I don't have any points into it, but still. Man, good thing I didn't get a zapper this one. Happened to rebuild like that, I think may have hurt things a little. Supposedly it doesn't matter to fill the relic slots, but superstition makes me fill them anyway. I don't fill them on every hero, but I usually fill them on the active hero. I didn't on this guy. I actually don't have any relics equipped. But usually that's what I do. Little siege roller action. Actually, let me just hang up here with the siege roller. Get some damage in on it. If I survive the... Nope, not going to survive the sins. Yeah, like Mayhem said too, it is indeed. It's better to have it empty than a lower stat relic for sure. Give me that mana bomb cooldown, come on. Man, I'm anxious to see what a full mana bomb spec would do. But that power volley is just so much fun. And everything hits so hard. Of course, the mana volley is really good when you can get up in the pack, you know. Alright, another blue scatter shot. Huh, how strange. See what kind of loot we get here. Purple. Well, there we go. It's not great, but it is an upgrade from a C6 weapon. Or from a C5 weapon even. So I will definitely start off with that bad boy. But anyway, guys, that, like I said, unfortunately I don't have a lot of time today, so I'm going to have to cut it off here. But I did want to get a little streamy stream in there. But I do appreciate you guys swinging by. Didn't do a YouTube notification today first, and probably should have done that. But no clue. I still don't know what I'm going to do yet with the streaming situation. Now, I will say, though, I will probably be back later on tonight with something. Not sure what I'm going to play yet, but I'll definitely be playing something. And I'll be over here on Twitch again. So, anyway, guys, thank you very much for swinging by. Have a great afternoon / evening / morning. And I will see you all later tonight. Take it easy.